Hello students, welcome to the biology class. In the previous class we discussed about genetic code and its characteristic features. Today we will discuss about the mutation and genetic code. The mutation which occurs in the genetic code which causes the severe diseases, that we will discuss today in this class. Okay. Mutation and genetic code. Mutation and genetic code. Here we all know about the genetic code. Genetic code is just a 3 nitrogen or nucleotide bases on mRNA, okay, or it is a triplet, okay. Here then we already discussed about the mutation in the last chapter, that is in genetics chapter. What is mutation? Mutation is a sudden heritable change. Sudden heritable change is known as a mutation. Here we have to focus on the mutation which occurs in the genetic code. The mutation causes the genetic code difference, okay. We already know that. Again I am drawing this. This is known as a mRNA 5' capping. On the mRNA the codons are present. Codons are the continuous, codons are triplet. Okay. Here I will write the codons first. AUG, UUC, AAA, UCA, CC, randomly I am writing CCU, GAA, UCG, ACU, G, okay. Means in this mRNA how many codons are present? First we have to mark on the 3 nucleotide base pairs, 1 codon, 2nd codon, 3rd codon, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, okay. Totally 8 codons, okay. It means this 8 codons code for the 8 amino acids. In the 8 codons how many nucleotide means? This type of question will arise in the NEET examination. In NEET examination you can expect such questions. They will given the some segments of the mRNA, they will give some segments of mRNA. In that they will ask how many codons are present, how many amino acids, how many nitrogen bases. Means 8 codon in the sense 8 into 3, 24 nitrogen base pairs are present in this segment, okay. Now we have to write, we already know the codon table, okay. By referring that one I will write the amino acid sequences. For example I am taking AUG, code for methionine, okay. Then this is nothing but the polypeptide chain. UUC, okay. I am referring that NCERT one only. UUC, UUC codes for UUC code for phenylalanine. Then AAA. AA codes for lysine. Then UCA. UCA code for serine. Then CUU is code for leucine. This is a lysine, this is a leucine. Okay. Then GAA codes for glutamine. Then the space is not here, that's why I will write here below. UCG codes for again serine. Okay. Then last one AUU codes for this. Totally 8 amino acid code by the 8 codon. Our topic is here, if any changes occurs in this codon, ultimately it affect on the polypeptide chain. This is the polypeptide chain or nothing but the protein. Any changes occurs in the codons, it will affect the polypeptide chain or the protein. Okay. Now we can discuss that one. We already discussed in the previous class one of the disease, that is a sickle cell anemia. We discussed that sickle cell anemia is caused by point mutation. Here I will write the definition one first. If any changes occurs in codon, if any changes occurs in the codon, changes in the sense, changes means deletion or addition, loss or gain of any nucleotide in that codon. If any changes occurs in the codon, ultimately affect the polypeptide chain. Okay. If any changes occurs in the codon, ultimately it affect the polypeptide chain. Okay. If any changes in the sense deletion or addition of a nucleotide, particular base on the mRNA, means that is called as a mutation. Okay. The only one nucleotide or base deletion or addition causes by mutation is known as point mutation or gene mutation. Point mutation or gene mutation. Okay. It may result in the loss or gain of a gene. Ultimately it will affect on the polypeptide chain or in the function of that protein. Okay. Now we will discuss here, just I will take a random sequence. UAA, CGU, AUG, ACG, GCC. Okay, 5 prime to 3 prime. This is the sequence which is present in the mRNA. Okay, now we can take a single nucleotide can change. I will delete C. Next, deletion of C. Okay. Next sequences we can get CAA, GUA, UGA, CGG, CC. Okay. Then next, here just focus, this is very important topic. The sequences or the codons which are present in the mRNA, it is known as an open reading frame. Yesterday I told that. Open reading frame. In that open reading frame, any loss of a single nitrogen base pair or the nucleotide, it will alter the whole reading frame. Okay. The codons which are present in mRNA, it is known as an open reading frame. We can read like that, continuous manner, but any deletion occurs, it will change the open reading frame. The frame of that mRNA will change by deletion of a particular nucleotide. How? Means here we can read this frame like this, UAA, CGU, AUG, CGA, GCC, like that. But due to the deletion of this C, the second codon is read like this, GUA. The first nucleotide of the third codon will shift to the second codon. Okay. Ultimately, there is a deficiency of codon in the last one, means the CGU, I can say the CGU. CGU codes for the arginine. CGU codes for arginine, but instead of CGU, the second codon, means after alteration, GUA come in the place of CGU. GUA codes for valine. Means we can say that in the first frame CGA is the second codon, but in the second frame after alteration or the loss of C, it will change the whole reading frame. Means instead of CGA, GUA comes, means ultimately instead of arginine, valine comes in the polypeptide chain. Means the quantity or the function, the quality of the protein will change, means the function of that protein will change, whole the protein becomes different. ಈಗ ಆರ್ಜಿನಿನ್ ಇರು ಬದಲಿ ವ್ಯಾಲಿನ್ ಬಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸೇಮ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ರ ಫಂಕ್ಷನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಿಂದ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಅಬ್ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆದರೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಇಫ್ ನಾವು ಈಗ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಎರಡು ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೋಟೈಡ್ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನೌ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಇಫ್ CG both in the first frame, CG both will lost by the frame. Ultimately, the open reading frame becomes UAA, UAU, GAC, GGC, C. Like this. Means instead of second GUA, again instead of arginine, again UAC came. Means by loss of only one nucleotide will change the further, means further all codons, means here after CGU AUG comes methionine, but here due to the loss of C it will change a third codon property, fourth one, like that. Here also you can see the number of codon also reduce and their coding amino acid also will change. Okay, this is all about the loss of a single nucleotide, means loss of single nucleotide will change the frame of the mRNA. Okay, this is very important thing. Now we will discuss about addition. Okay, just now we discuss about the deletion of a particular nucleotide. Okay, like that we will discuss about addition of a single nucleotide, double nucleotide and triple nucleotide. Again I will take the same sequences UAA, CGU, AUG, ACG. Okay. Now in this frame I will add A in the middle of first and second nucleotide. Here I will add. Okay. The addition of single nucleotide also change the frame CGA, means I will write the A with a different color one, then you can get the reference UAU GACG. Okay, then again I will add G in middle of first and second nucleotide. UAA GAU UGAC. Okay. Next, again I will add 3 nucleotides. Here I will add U, same place, UAA, UGA, CGU, AUG, ACG. Okay, means this is the addition. By the addition you can see again the frame shift, means whole the frame, means here CGU codes for the same arginine. Instead of arginine ACG came. Due to this addition the frame, whole frame will change. Here also same thing, but here addition of 3 nucleotide will change a particular amino acid. Only one amino acid is added to this frame, means only one codon added to the frame. There is no changes in the further nucleotide sequences. You can compare first one and the fourth one. Okay, there is no changes. Instead of second place another new nucleotide came, another new codon came. This is a less harmful than previous one, means due to the addition and deletion of the nucleotides will change the frame of the mRNA. That's why it is known as loss or gain of one or two nucleotide will change frame of the mRNA. It is known as frame shift mutation. frame shift mutation. The frame will shifted by the addition and deletion of that particular nucleotide. Frame shift mutation, or the if the nucleotide is deleted means deletion mutation, if the nucleotide is added means substitution mutation. Deletion or the frame shift mutation is due to the insertion or the deletion of the codons. Okay. This is all about mutation in genetic code, means due to the addition it causes the frame shift mutation. Now we can discuss the simple example for this. Example for frame shift mutation, that is the sickle cell anemia. We already discussed this one in the previous class. In the sickle cell anemia, here in this case it is due to the point mutation or the gene mutation. It is also known as a frame shift mutation. Example for the frame shift mutation is the sickle cell anemia. In this case, the normal blood RBC shape in the humans will change into sickle shaped, okay, or half moon shaped due to the insertion of only one nitrogen base pair. Means here in the normal RBC, hemoglobin, instead of GAG codes for glutamine. Here in the middle, instead of A, the addition of U, instead of GAG, GUG, only the A is deleted from this portion, addition of uracil. It causes, means this GUG codes for valine, means it will change the whole frame of that normal hemoglobin. Normal shape of the RBC will change into sickle cell shaped. Normal RBC structure is biconcave. It changes into sickle shaped due to the addition of valine instead of glutamine. This is known as the sickle cell anemia. This is known as a frame shift mutation. Sickle cell anemia causes the anemic condition in the patient. Okay. This shape of the sickle shape of RBC will rupture the blood vessels. Ultimately, the patient will die due to the anemic condition. Okay. This is the best example for frame shift mutation. Remember this one. What is mutation? What is frame shift mutation? What are the causes of addition of one nucleotide, two nucleotide and three nucleotide? What are the causes of loss of 1, 2 and 3 nucleotide? Okay, how the frame of that mRNA or open reading frame of mRNA will change by the addition or deletion. Okay, this is very important. Next, we will move to the next topic, that is tRNA. We already discussed about the structure of tRNA. Now just I will explain the functions of tRNA. I am taking the classes as the syllabus which is given in your NCERT book. Okay. tRNA functions. tRNA is known as an adapter molecule or the transfer RNA. Here tRNA is a transfer RNA. Okay. Then tRNA acts as adapter molecule, means the tRNA present in the cytoplasm, it will recognize codon which is present on mRNA. During the translation, mRNA binds to the codon, tRNA binds to the codon of a mRNA and it recognizes that codon, particular codon, and it will bind to the particular amino acid. Means firstly it read the code which is present in the mRNA, also binds or link to the particular amino acid which is coded by that codon. Means mRNA, supposedly AUG ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕೋಡಾನ್ AUG ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ tRNA ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತದ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ this is a shortcut diagram of tRNA. Okay, firstly the tRNA read that code and it binds with the particular amino acid. Means the AUG must code for the methionine, means this tRNA will bind to that methionine only. Okay, the methionine binded tRNA sit or forms the bond between codons. tRNA function is the recognition of the codons which is present in the mRNA and binding to that particular amino acid. Okay, this is possible because in the tRNA, you already know the structure of tRNA. In the tRNA, there is a loop known as a anticodon loop. This is acceptor arm, this is a 5' there. Here always 3 codons are present. This is known as anticodon loop. In this tRNA, in this loop always the codons are present, complementary to the codons which are present in the mRNA. Suppose here AUG, the anticodons must be UAC, means they are complementary to the codons which is present on the mRNA. Then only it is possible to bind to that mRNA. Okay, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ tRNA ಬಂದು mRNA ಮೇಲೆ ಕೂಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. There must be a bonding. That bonding is built in between codons and this is a codons and anticodons. Anti in the sense these are complementary to the codons which is present in the mRNA. Okay, after this complementary base pairing, this tRNA acceptor arm have the particular amino acid. If here AUG is present, that amino acid must be methionine. Okay, suppose in the next if the next codon UCU, if for example I am taking, if UCU is present, this is a codon, it is recognized by the tRNA. I will change the tRNA color. Okay, it is recognized by the tRNA, means that tRNA must have the anticodons which are complementary to this one. UCA ಕೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ರಿ ಬೇಸ್ ಪೇರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಆಂಟಿಕೋಡನ್ ಲೂಪ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಅಂದರೆ UACG. UGA AGA ಇರಬೇಕು. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ UCU ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಕೋಡ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅ ಸಿರಿನ್. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ tRNA ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ bind with the serine. Okay, like that same thing. ಮತ್ತೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ UGU. Suppose I will take UGU. The tRNA which is recognized as UGU must have the anticodons. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ACA. Okay, means UGU codes for the cysteine. Okay, means this tRNA must be binded with cysteine. Okay, means AUG CCU UGC. Okay, this is the mRNA sequences. This mRNA will code for the methionine, serine, cysteine. Here I will write methionine, serine and cysteine. This is the function of mRNA. Sorry, this is the function of tRNA. tRNA has the dual functions. It must read the codons which is present on the mRNA due to the anticodons. Okay, anticodons are the complementary codons to the codon which is present on mRNA. The codon which is present in mRNA, that particular amino acid will attach to the tRNA at the acceptor arm. ಅದೇ ಕೋಡಾನು ಅದೇ ಅಮೈನೋ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆದ tRNA ಮಾತ್ರ ಕೋಡಾನನ್ನು ರೆಕಗ್ನೈಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. serine attached to the tRNA will bind to the serine codon only. The cysteine carrying tRNA will bind to the cysteine codon only. This is very specific processes. Okay, this is all about the mutation in genetic code and tRNA function. In the next class we will discuss about the process of translation. Okay, I hope all of you getting this one. Please watch the video and write the notes. Don't skip any videos. Thank you.